All right, inbound, second round. Here we go. Starting things off, some more wrestling stuff. I know some people that watch this channel are a fan of wrestling. Boom, Devon Dudley. From the same wave as some of the previous guys I showed in the last video. Lex Luger, Seth Rollins, Steven Regal. Gonna get this guy open in a little bit. Only got Devon, didn't buy Bubba because I don't really need Bubba Ray. Kidding, I already had him. That's right, got Bubba Ray out of a Secret Santa that I was a part of on one of the Facebook groups I'm in. It's a pretty good figure, not without its flaws, mostly in the quality control department. Mattel, talking to you again about this. We've been over this. Had to remove a bunch of stuff like paint specks off of his face. And you can still see like on the top of his head there's like some paint issues going on. Anybody that wants to explain to me why Mattel's quality control is so terrible over the past, I want to say like year and a half, please feel free to leave me a comment because I'm confused. But I will say the paint is pretty sharp on the shirt with the Dudley's logo. The camo on the pants and the front of the shirt is nice. The sculpt of the front of the shirt is good with the pockets and everything. Overall, it's a pretty good modern looking Bubba Ray Dudley. So, you know, I don't have my classic Attitude Era Dudley boys, but these are basically the same thing, just with a couple extra tattoos on Bubba, and, you know, I'm happy. I like him, even in spite of the issues I said where I had to fix him up. Anyway, let's open up Devon. So here's Devon out of the package. He comes with two pairs of glasses, same as Bubba Ray. They both come with two pairs of glasses. Devon's have the white frames, Bubba's have the black. Two different styles, so you can just pick kind of the more narrow ones or kind of the bigger, thicker, like rectangle ones, whichever ones you like better. They both come with tables, too, which is a Dudley Boys staple, so anybody that was a fan already knows what that's all about. Devon, unlike Bubba, has, I think, the new... Let me double check here on Bubba. I don't believe he does. No, he's got the old style arms. But Devon, he's got the new style arms, same as the Lex Luger we talked about in the last video. So, I mean, they're fine. Honestly, they're basically the same as far as articulation goes, so that's not an issue for me at all. It's pretty much the same exact thing that you would have gotten with the other arms anyway. The body type is nice. I like how they sculpted the sleeveless shirt and everything. The print for the Dudley's logo is cool. On the back, Devon's got his Dudley Boys logo. He's also got a chain, which I think is pretty cool. Just something a little extra. I think it's like a softer rubber, too. Yeah, it's basically like the same as, I want to say, like Razor Ramon's chains were similar kind of texture. Devon's articulation is great. Like, I don't have any issues with that. But, once again, we got to come back to quality control. Why is there a big paint splotch on his shirt, on his black shirt right there? And why does he have spots of red and black? I don't know if you can pick them up on camera, but they're there. Trust me. I'm looking at them. Like, red and black, the same as the red and black on his pants here. Why are they on top of his head? Like, this is... he's got a bald head. It should just be the same color as the plastic they use to mold his, like, flesh tone parts. I don't know, man. I don't want to be one of those people that just buys figures and complains about them on the internet. God knows there's already enough of those on YouTube. But, I don't know. Mattel, what's going on? Do you not like the people who buy your figures? Do you just not care? I don't know. We're listening. The tattoos look pretty sharp, though. I'm not sure if these are entirely 100% accurate. I imagine they probably are. I didn't see much of the Dudley Boys' recent run, so I'm just still going by kind of what I know from like watching them in like 2000. And I don't believe they had as many tattoos back then, so, I mean, don't quote me on that. I didn't pay that much attention to all that kind of stuff, but either way, the figures look good. And here they are together. You can see they look pretty good as a tag team, too, which is cool. I'm glad we're getting elite versions of tag teams, like rather than just battle packs and having that be the end of it, especially with the Dudleys, because they deserve elite figures. And I know there is a battle pack also, but I don't know. I think it's just gray camo versions, but I think it's also still like a modern iteration of the Dudleys. Like, it's not an Attitude Era version or anything like that. So overall, I would say probably go for these over those if you have a choice. Man, you should have seen the Walmart I was at, though, before when I bought this Devon. They had every figure from this series. They had probably every figure from the last series with Sasha Banks and Tugboat and what's this guy's name? Brown Strongman. I don't know. Also had like the battle packs with like Edge and Christian and Triple H and Stephanie and stuff like that. And they had every figure in the Lost Legends line, the one with like Undertaker and Warrior and all them, except for the Jericho. I probably would have bought the Chris Jericho if they had him, but since they didn't, I saved $20. So yeah, aside from the quality control issues with these guys, I would say I'm happy with the Dudley Boys. I mean, I've had to spruce Bubba up. I'll probably have to do the same to Devon on top of his head, but overall, they're pretty good figures. Minor disappointments, as we discussed. Let's move on to something that I'm not disappointed in at all. Bam! Somebody cue up Anthrax's I Am the Law. This is the previews exclusive right there. Mezco 1/12 Collective, Judge Dredd. This is the Cursed Earth version in the blue costume as opposed to the black. Picked this up on Amazon for a great price, actually. And you know, if you get over $50 on Amazon, you get that free shipping. Well, this came to like $49.08 or some ridiculous price like that, which is why I had to add on the Slim Jims. That's right. $2 extra, boom, free shipping. And I get to snack, so what's not to love? I've already got this guy open, so let's have a look. So here he is, fully ponchoed up, looking tight. Oh, man. Mezco is a great company. These 1/12 collective figures they've been releasing, some of them I've been kind of iffy on the looks of, but I can't deny the quality of the figure itself. It's really, I don't know, it's just a well put together figure. All the stitching on the clothes and stuff is always good. The detail on the outfits is always kind of cool. The accessories are great. You get all the extra hands. This one has like a removable clip in the rifle. I think it comes with a pistol that has like 3 different clips that are like interchangeable. They're all the same thing, but I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's nice to have the option. If you lose a clip, you can always still put one of the spares in. I'm not going to be able to do this on camera, but yeah. The poncho is, you know, just a nice accessory. I'm guessing this is from a specific comic book arc, and that's probably what it's from. You're going to call me a poser, but I don't really know that much about Judge Dredd besides the Carl Urban movie. But if it's anything like Hellboy, I'll probably read up on him because I like the movie and I want to kind of get more familiar with the character. So in the comments below, those of you who've read Judge Dredd comics, hit me with some of the best stories. Tell me what to check out. And here you see him without the poncho, just in his normal Judge Dredd getup. I like the blue. I know there was the original version of this figure had the black, and that's the one that DGDX Animation used in his Batman vs. Judge Dredd video. But Burnout Inc. has this version, and that was kind of the review that I watched a long time ago. By the way, I'm not going to get into a whole review of this figure. If you want to watch a really good in-depth review, check out Burnout Inc.'s, which I'll put right here. Because that's the one that I kind of watched that made me decide, like, yeah, you know what? This figure's on my radar now. And now here we are, like, a year later, I finally bought it. But it's a good price. I suggest you pick it up if you like Judge Dredd, or if you're somebody like me who kind of wants to get to know the character a little bit more. It's a great figure. But yeah, I definitely dig the blue color. I think they did a great job with the kind of the reflective shininess of the costume. The paint is great. You can see like scuffs on the helmet and all that kind of stuff too. All the articulations where it needs to be, all the accessories. I mean, I'm not going to go over it all I said, but it's well worth it. Just pick it up if you want. So yeah, that's been what's been happening here lately. Past couple of figures I've got. I'm going to do another episode of Inbound at some point when I got some more things popping up. I actually have a couple packages that all came in on the same day, so going to get into some of those maybe in the next week or two. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I've been Captain McKay. This has been Inbound. I'll catch you on the next one.
That's crispy.